This podcast is sponsored by Pooks.ai. Dive into a revolutionary reading experience with personalized ebooks and audiobooks, tailored just for you. Discover your next favorite book at Pooks.ai for free. That's POOKS.ai.
Understanding the Cognitive Apprenticeship Framework for Smarter Learning. Discover how the Cognitive Apprenticeship Framework improves learning by making expert thinking visible and supporting personalized education. Why the Cognitive Apprenticeship Framework is a game changer for learning. Hey, have you ever thought about how people really learn new skills, especially stuff that's complex? Like, sure, you can read a book or watch a video, but often it feels like there's something extra going on when you're actually watching an expert at work, right? Well, that idea is what the Cognitive Apprenticeship Framework is all about. Think back to the old days of apprenticeship, blacksmiths teaching their craft, or carpenters showing you how to build a house. They wouldn't just hand you a manual and say, "Good luck." Instead, they'd work alongside you, explaining their thought process, giving hints, and slowly letting you take the reins. Now apply that to learning in any field, even in schools or modern workplaces. That's pretty much the essence of cognitive apprenticeship. So what exactly makes cognitive apprenticeship different from regular teaching? It focuses on making the invisible thinking skills visible. You see, a big part of expertise is what's going on inside someone's head. The decisions they make, the strategies they use, how they solve problems. Cognitive apprenticeship tries to model that thinking for learners so they can internalize it and apply it themselves. Modeling. This means the expert shows the skill in action while verbalizing their thought process. It's like the expert is saying, "Here's what I'm thinking as I do this." Coaching. Then the learner tries it out, but with the expert giving guidance and support. Scaffolding. The expert provides tailored help that gradually fades as the learner gets better. Articulation. The learner is encouraged to explain their reasoning, which helps clarify their understanding. Reflection. Learners compare their performance to the experts and think about how they can improve. Exploration. Finally, learners start solving problems independently, applying what they've learned in new ways. Sounds kind of like traditional apprenticeship, but with more focus on the mental side? Exactly. And it's super relevant because in today's world, a lot of knowledge isn't just facts. You need problem-solving skills, creativity, and the ability to think critically. The Cognitive Apprenticeship Framework supports all of that. What's really cool is how this framework can fit right into your personal learning environment. When you're crafting your own approach to learning, whether it's picking up a new hobby or mastering a professional skill, you can mimic some of these techniques. Watching tutorials with commentary, practicing with feedback from a mentor or community, reflecting on your progress, these are all ways to build that apprenticeship vibe into your own study. And if you add in a little modern tech, this gets even better. AI in education is starting to help personalize education by creating tailored coaching experiences for learners outside the classroom. This is a big step for personalized education because it means you can get the kind of individualized attention that used to be only available when learning directly from a human expert. The integration of AI personalized learning tools can act as a coach that models thinking processes, offers tailored feedback, and nudges you to reflect and experiment, all within your personal learning setup. Now, if you're thinking, okay, that's interesting, but how do I make use of this practically? Here's a tip. One way to organize your learning journey is to put together your notes, insights, and even your own reflections in a format that's easy to revisit and share. That's where tools like Pooks.ai come in handy. Their platform lets you create your own personalized book with your learning materials organized neatly, which is perfect for keeping track of your progress and going back to key concepts. Why not try it out? Create your personalized book now, for free. It's a smart way to package everything you're learning, whether it's from cognitive apprenticeship methods, AI tools, or your own self-guided education. So, next time you're thinking about how to learn something challenging, remember, the key isn't just what you study, but how you can think through the process, get meaningful feedback, and gradually build your own expertise with support. The Cognitive Apprenticeship Framework is a solid blueprint for that. All right, that's enough brainy stuff for today. Just keep it in mind the next time you're rocking your personal learning journey or curious about how AI in education can help make personalized education even better.